felt it was appropriate to go into an executive session to discuss people, that was not seen as appropriate by the majority of the board. However, it seems to be a very important piece of this, and I agree that that's how it should be done. But 3 of those people have applied for these positions. I think we should stop going back over the past and move forward, appoint our members to the Comprehensive Plan Committee, who will undoubtedly include the 3 people from the Codes Committee who wanted to serve on that, and get this plan going for the town of Stanfordville and its people. I also greatly resent, you know, it's very nice, Mark, that we gave you time and Tom to read everything you wanted to read that you felt you hadn't had enough time to look at or that came up at the 11th hour. And I'm really disappointed that you can't give me that consideration. Let's do the town's business and stop this crap. I feel like I'm working with a bunch of kids, and you can put that in the minutes.
You know, I'll tell you, I'm really surprised to hear you say that, because if you recall,
I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested.
Okay, then
I
let's
really am
motion.
not interested.
I motion to vote then.
I'm not interested.
I motion to vote.
There is a motion and a second. And this will be resolution number 6.
I don't even know what we're voting for. Repeat the crux, not the whole resolution, Rita. The crux.
You want me to repeat it?
No, I didn't ask you to.
Okay.
To follow the recommendation of the Association of Towns Attorney and to be consistent with what has transpired in the board minutes over the last 3 years, that the committees were empowered and duly authorized to be consistent with what has been filed with the Dutchess County Planning Department and all the previous moratorium extensions, all references now and in the future to Comprehensive Plan Committee be changed to Master Plan/Codes Committee. Be it further resolved that the members who have given unfailingly and competent service to the Master Plan Codes Committee, which was unilaterally dissolved by Supervisor Stern without town board knowledge or input, be reinstated to continue their work. The members include Bob Butts, Tom Angel, Steve Godovich, Dave Teeter, Joyce Haddon, and John Royal. And be it further resolved, time being of the essence, that the town board set a public hearing to review the work of the Master Plan/Codes Committee in an effort to build on what has already been done. And as Mrs. Stern has indicated, we should build on all the previous discussions and input that have been put forth by the previous groups. And be it further resolved that the town board go into executive session to consider the applications for membership on the Master Plan/Codes Committee so as to achieve a full 9-member board.
I have more discussion. First of all, it cannot be a codes committee because it is a comprehensive plan committee that is looking at revising the comprehensive plan. It is not a committee that is going to look at the codes of the town. That's a very important distinction, and it cannot be called a codes committee if it's not looking at the codes. There is no need for the town board to review the work of the Master Plan Codes Committee, whatever that means, because whatever work has been done is I hope you have reviewed already. Since you were elected in November, I hope you have read through all of the master plan work that has been done so far. But it will be the job of the new committee to in fact review all of that work and the new planner and to move ahead, and they will report to the town board. They will not be waiting for us to review the work in order for them to do their own work. They will be an independent advisory committee that will be doing their work and reporting to us. And I certainly hope that you have taken the time by now, to read our original master plan, to read the work that Joel Russell and the committee did in 2001, and to read what the Codes Committee has done. There's a voluminous amount of work, and you should have read it by now. There is no need for the town board to review it. It makes no sense in a resolution to say that. It just makes no sense.
Number one, John Clark indicated he doesn't care what you call it. The content is what's important.
But you're going back to, that's another issue.
Mrs. Stern, can I please finish? Can I please finish?
But you're not answering what I said.
I didn't interrupt you.
You're not answering what I
am answering it if you would let me answer it. John Clark said, it doesn't matter what you call it, as long as the content is what matters, number one. Number two, the Codes Committee gave you a report, and they had to give you another report That hasn't been made public. Okay, that's what we're looking.
What are you talking about?
Has the codes
I don't
committee
have
given
a
you a
report
report?
from them, no.
You never got a report from them?
No.
Okay, well, the codes committee has a report in which we will make public. The resolution stands, I've made a motion, and it's been seconded. Call for a vote, exactly.
Call for roll call,
Right.
please.
Mark D'Agostino,
Yes.
Tom Dewhurst,
Yes.
Yes.
Christopher Flynn,
Yes.
Johanna Schaefer,
No,
Virginia Stern.
No. All right. Let's move on. On the Willowbrook cell
can I
tower.
ask for clarification on this, since I was not allowed enough time to really absorb the resolution? So do we have now a master plan committee and a codes committee? Is that correct? We have just reinstated the codes committee, and we also have voted in the last meeting, resolution for a master plan committee. Is that correct? Or am I mistaken about that?
I believe that is correct.
And therefore, 3 of the people who are on the codes committee have also applied to the master plan committee to serve on that. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just want to be sure.
I appreciate anybody fighting for what they believe in, Mark. And I really do believe in dialogue. And I am probably the one person who has been on our town board for the last 3 years who has always talked about dialogue and who has listened to opposing points of view and who has been willing to compromise. But I think this is outrageous, and I really hope that we are able to work better together in the future, because I think there's some agenda you have which is very unfortunate. It's going to block the progress of the board. Now let's move on.
No, Mrs. Stern, I'm going to respond to that. I think you have the agenda.
Gavel him.
Because number one, don't tell her to gavel me. Let me respond to her.
Okay.
Number
We
one,
will not have these fights. We will be
I'm not
civil.
having a fight with you. I'm responding to
You
your
are not
allegations.
responding. Your tone of
I'm
voice is not civil. Your
Mrs.
demeanor
Stern,
is not civil.
I'm
And if you want to
speaking, I
say
have
something,
a
you
cold.
need to
Would
say
you
it
at
in a
least let me
civil
speak?
way.
Mrs. Stern, first of all, what you had told us last meeting, you either misunderstood or misled us. I think it's quite clear. If you listen to the video, you had stated quite clearly, the moratorium cannot go through without a committee, a comprehensive plan committee being established. I'm not saying that's false. Dutchess County Planning is saying that's false.
I was told that
Dutchess, who told you that?
by the Association of Towns. I don't remember which one of the lawyers.
There's only
And I
5.
also was told.
There's only 5 of them.
I also was told by the Dutchess County Planning on the phone that since the mission of the committee had shifted and was not just doing codes revision work, subdivision codes, but was going to be looking at and revising the comprehensive plan, there had to be an authorized comprehensive plan committee in place. Now, I'm not going to sit here and feel that I have to defend myself against you. If you would like to discuss this at a different time, that's fine. I do agree that we need to move forward. There is no point going backwards and backwards and backwards. And he said, she said, and I said, and you said. I am a very honest person, and I care about the town of Stanford, and I do not have to defend that to anybody. I have never said anything that I didn't believe was true
Okay.
and honest, and that I didn't, that I haven't gotten help and information from other people.
One thing I do agree on is that...
I would like to move ahead now.
Okay.